Hello everyone. This is the introduction video for this particular course which I am bringing. Okay, the course title is Master Residential Electrification from beginner to advanced level based on IEC and NEC standards. So this course is basically related to the residential electrification and the related concepts. So in this introductory video lecture, basically let us understand few basic questions, okay, which are really important before starting this particular course, and which are actually helpful. Answering these questions will definitely be helpful whether this course is designed for you, it would be valuable for you or not. Okay, so let us just answer this few important questions one by one, okay, to better understand what this course is all about and how this will be helpful. So the first question is what this course is. So this course is unstructured content. Okay, why I'm emphasizing on structured content? Because the content you can get online, internet is everywhere, AI is everywhere, you can get that content anywhere. But when I say structured content, that specifically means this is what this course is. Okay, this is what this course offers you. It offers you a structured manner of information or the content, okay, so that you can from a beginner, okay, who doesn't know anything about electrification, who just have basics or want to do electrification, okay, or want to have information electrification, can move from beginner to advanced level. And when I say advanced level, that specifically means you are ready to work on the field, okay, you have that much confidence that you can work on the field. This is what the advanced level means, okay. So I hope you got the idea. This is a structured content for audience which is beginner in this particular field, will bring you to advanced level, okay. And if you are already doing electrification in the households, then by this structured content you will get a more confident and a clarity while doing troubleshooting, okay. So first thing, this is a structured content. Second thing, it is based on the IEC and NEC standards. Now IEC and NEC are two standards based on which the entire world's electrification is done, okay. So this IEC and NEC are basically the rules or the guidelines which we have as a human being have accumulated through our experiences, through experiments, okay. Okay, now this IEC is more internationally acceptable, okay, like in the UK, Europe, and most part of the world, okay. All the standards are more or less around it. NEC is specifically for USA and the Canada like countries, okay. So I have designed this particular course in such a manner that it will be helpful for both for the residents of both the countries, because I have taught separately or a distinctive manner wherever there is a separation from these two standards, okay. The third thing the about this question is what this course is. This course is more of a application based, okay. I have designed this course in such a manner that it is not merely a theoretical. We will be actually doing the case studies, and we will be actually learning via hands-on experience the actual concepts which are helpful while doing electrification, because I have from my own experiences Okay, from my professional experiences, I have found out that where is that gap from the theory to practical. So I have taken care that thing and I have included that thing in this particular course. Now, the second question is who this course is for. Again, I have said in the first question also, this is for the beginners, okay, who want to learn in a more structured manner about the electrification, which include the DIY, okay, the people who want to do the electrification of their own household, it will be 100% helpful, okay. The house owners who want to, have a planning of their electrification, okay. For the fresh technicians, okay, who freshers in this particular field will also get benefited 100%. You will get more value from this particular course. You will be getting more idea what this course is all about and what are the different content in the parts. And in the next I would say in the next slide basically, okay. So if you have any doubt regarding the chapter and the modules, do not take tension. Now, for the advanced learners like the uh, like the engineers, electricians, someone who have been working in this particular field for a quite good amount of time, for the architects who are already in this particular field. So for these people, this is basically a structured course, okay. So while doing a troubleshooting for any of the issues which may arise on the site, this particular course will be helpful in such a manner that it will land you on a particular issue and a particular area of that particular problem, so that it will be helpful while troubleshooting, and also it will be helpful to fill the gap areas, okay. Because sometimes what happens, we learn by when we learn by experience, there are certain areas which we do not touch, okay. But when we do it in a structured manner, from fundamentals to actual learning, actual on field execution, we find out, okay, those fundamentals were really important and were really helping in the decision making on the site. So this is how this structured code will be helpful for you. So I think you have got the idea who this course is for. Now the next question is who this course is not for. For whom this course is not designed, or what shouldn't be expected from this particular course. So you should not expect this particular course to be working for the commercial or the industrial buildings. For the commercial and the industrial buildings, this is not designed. The reason is those buildings require much more detailing and much more different factors to cover, okay, which is not possible in this particular course. I have created this course with an intention to have a digestible, okay, information such a manner that it is easy to digest and easy to implement, with keeping in mind the standards, and the technicalities. But for the commercial and industrial building, you cannot do that, because those buildings are designed for to have a heavy loads, okay. uh, much more heavy loads. This is why those buildings need much more areas, topics to cover. This is why again this course may be one of a step for to learn those courses. Again, I'll be bringing the courses for this building in a future, okay. Again, this may look like an advertisement, but just for clarity, that it will be a separate, but it may act as a this course may act as a step to learn those courses, because you will have basics and a basic idea for the household electrification. But specifically, if I say this, if you learn this course, then you shouldn't and you cannot jump for the electrification of the commercial and industrial buildings. Okay. Second thing is, in this particular code there are no high simulations like the e-type studies and like that. Okay. So I would say didn't so you shouldn't expect those things. Okay. Now the fourth question is, what you will be able to do after completing this course. Again, we'll be looking this thing in a detail later, that what you will be do. This 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 thing you can actually get by looking at the course curriculum or the course structure, which I have attached as a resource in this particular video. But as of now, I can assure you that what you will be learning is, you will be learning the reading of floor plans, the furniture floor plan for the building. This is the initial step, for electrification. Okay, to have a furniture floor plan of building, and I will be teaching you how to draw a furniture floor plan by your own. Okay, this thing I will also be telling you how to draw and how to read. Okay, then in the next part, you will be learning about power outlets, different power outlets you will be learning. Okay, and these are basically the theoretical parts about the power outlets. Okay, about metering, that is how we are getting billed basically, and how we can reduce that particular thing. The next actual learning are, you will be learning to select and size, okay, wire, cable, power outlets for particular loads. Okay, the correct MCB sizing, dB sizing, circuit the circuit distribution. So these are practically the things you will be learning, and much more things, I would say. The next thing, the executable drawings, which we will be learning to prepare, like you will be designing lighting design for your household. Okay, like how to select and size the lightings again. Okay, then you will be learning the wire routing, basics of the wire routing. Okay, and preparing the executable drawings, the conducting drawing. Okay, conducting drawing. Then we will be learning about the circuit distribution. Okay, and preparing the layout for it. Then you will be learning the financial part, which is preparation of BOQ. Okay, how to prepare the BOQ. I have attached a simple format for you for the BOQ. Again, we will be learning about this thing in the BOQ module on the. Then finally, you will be learning to prepare a layout, the entire layout for your electrification. Okay, the layout for the electrification, the final drawing where you go inside that part of the different drawings will be requiring while the electrification, so that you have a less doubt, a less time consuming while execution of that particular task. Okay, so I hope you got the idea what are the things we'll be learning. Let me show you the visual representation. So this is basically the furniture floor plan, which I have told you earlier. It is the furniture floor plan. We'll be learning what it is, how we reach to this particular floor plan. Okay, how to read it, how it will be helpful while designing and doing the actual electrification for the household. Second thing is, this is my lighting diagram. Okay, lighting design diagram, how do we reach to this particular diagram, how do we calculate that in my entrance this two downlighter will be more than enough, how we quantify that particular lighting. Okay, this quantification of this lighting, so that there's adequate lighting arrangements in the particular area of the house. Sorry, this is the bedroom. Okay, again, we will be doing each of these I would say studies, each of these practical concepts via a selected furniture, via selected floor plan. Okay, so this will be our entire floor plan. Like, this is the entrance, bathroom, kitchen, study room, bedroom, living room. This is the entire floor plan which we will be using to actually learn the concepts. Okay, the other outcome is the wire routing, how the wire routing is done, why it is important. Okay, what are what are its practical importance, this all things we'll be learning. The other part is basically the conducting diagram. This conducting diagram is helpful in actually planning the entire conducting, okay, for the house, so that you can calculate the length requirement for the conducting. Then the wire length calculations, this conducting diagram will be helpful. And when you are on the field, this will be this conducting diagram will be also very helpful while doing electrification. This is basically my circuit distribution. Okay, how the circuit distribution is done, what are the different steps followed. Okay, this whole thing will be going to learn. This is my BOQ preparation. Okay, what BOQ preparation is related to finance, means the economic factor while budgeting, lighting this electrification for your household, how you can save the money while doing the electrification. Okay, so I would say this particular course is basically the concepts we learn have a very impact on how our electrified house will behave whenever there is some abnormality. Okay, like if there's a fault, and that fault don't lead to the fire, then if the electrification is done right, then you can save a lot of money, because the fire, it will your house will be safeguarded from the fire, because you have done the electrification in the right manner, or you have learned the electrification, so that whoever is doing your electrification don't do those basic mistakes. Okay, so this is why this particular course is more, I would say, again, will be more helpful for you. Now the fifth part is the course structure. So I have divided this entire course into 14 modules. Okay, and each module have 3 to 4 chapters. Okay, in it. So the first 4 modules are related to understanding the basics of electricity. Okay, these are the first 4 modules. The next 4 modules are actually learning the concepts with a selected house plan, which I have told you earlier. Okay, like the lighting, power outlet selection, sizing, wiring, cabling and conducting, circuit distribution, and selecting and sizing the distribution board. So all these things will be learning and doing it for that particular house plan which we have selected. The next 4 modules are related to learning the actual concepts, so that you can prepare the drawings. Okay, which are helpful for execution. Okay, like the basics of layout preparation. Then we'll be doing a case study to prepare the drawings for the execution. Okay, what are the different drawings which will be required? Then we'll be learning about the BOQ preparation, which is important, while actually buying the different quantities. Then this is a basically bonus tool, Excel tool, which I have prepared for the selection and sizing of MCBs. Okay, wires and cables, you just have to get the input load values and it will automatically give you those. Okay, then in the module 13, I have provided the quiz solutions, because from this module 1 to module 9, each module contain a quiz. You need to solve that quiz via your via solving by your hand. Okay, these are not MCQ based, we have to actually solve them. And I have provided the video solutions for all those quizzes in this module 13. In the module 13, we will be looking at the few critical points which are commonly missed while doing the electrification. Okay, so this is what this course structure is. Now, how to study course? First, watch the video lecture, revise the notes, prepare some notes if it is required by you. Okay, or you can download the video lectures which I have provided, revise those. Okay, when the entire module completes, solve the module, solve the quiz module. Okay, quiz of that particular module. Then after doing this for all this, at least from module 1 to 9, then check the solutions, because these questions I have prepared in such a manner they are interlinked to one another. Okay, this is why I would say, if you have this whole process for all the module 9, then only you check the solution. Okay, now the last question is why I created this course. What is the motive? The motive is to fill this gap. Okay, this gap from theory to practical, this gap, I want to reduce this particular gap. Okay, because from my professional experience I found out that there is a a gap between what we actually learn via theory, via internet, or whatever stuff online, and what we actually do on the field, what is really helpful on the field. So to bridge that particular gap, I have created this particular course in such a manner that I have structured it in such a manner that it is helpful for anyone who is going with this particular course at any stage of their journey of electrification for the households. So with this motive, I am concluding this first lecture of introduction for this particular course. I hope you will be having some value from this particular course after joining with me. Okay, if you have any doubts, any feedback, any comments, you can post in the comment section. Okay, so start learning. Thank you everyone for your time and attention.